Good evening, fellow captains. Your host, Lord Valdrox here, back with some, well, I was about to say back with some more fake Grand Order. No. And anyways, this is my second video playing Ocean Anamnesis. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, though, moving on. I think I mentioned before, basically when I play this game, it's just, what's the word? You want to tackle and complete quests. Specifically when it comes to new quests, this one, like I said, came out not too long ago because we got maintenance and all that done and out of the way. And like I mentioned before, in order to roll, like, I guess you could say a 10 summon, yes, it does require 5,000
Are you
gems.
looking for anything in particular?
But if you're very, I guess you could say, stubborn about this, you can acquire the gems more or less fairly easily. That, and also when you begin in the beginning, you can also level up fairly quickly, provided you, obviously, I'm not sure if the whole process of getting a 5-star in the beginning is still the same, because when I started, obviously it was way after. You start waiting in the beginning like everyone else that's playing, or that's obviously still playing. I was able to choose from 4 or 5 stars. I can only recall that one of them was Miria and the other one was Maria. Which again, I chose Maria on this account. Anyways though, while we're on this page, like I said, currently doing the quest, right? So, the main event, the current event quest. So, earning coins, and so far I've bought 2 of these emerald rings, which again, they can drop from the quest node, but obviously it's a rare drop. So I'm gonna knock the ones out of the shop right here because you always want to acquire them right here, obviously for max ascension, max augmentation. And obviously a berry blaster is always good, but pretty much just building up my coin arsenal right now so I can buy them. The white Chronos hammers I don't really buy them because a lot of those have been dropping from the event, and I used it on the weapon from the shop, which is here the Angel Rune Wad. Pretty nice one, I'd say. Pretty sure one of my spellcasters or healer can use it. Again, platinum hammers, you can always get those in regular dailies. Obviously, obviously if you play this game you would know, right? And then you can never go wrong with the more XP prisms, especially the platinum ones. You can use from all characters. Anyways, enough of that, right? As I mentioned before, I have 2 accounts. As much as I want to say I can tackle all this stuff on my own, it's sometimes better to have a secondary account. Well, that's just me saying it, right? And yes, my SP, or stamina if you'd call it that, that's actually the proper term, I think. I was gonna play Drogalia, but since my Star Ocean is almost full, I figured why not record a little session. And yes, it's gonna be, I guess you could say it's a little boring because it's just me, the same battle being repeated over and over, not much difference.
Are you ready to die?
I guess what I can mention, this particular boss,
I'll clear this out.
since I didn't talk about it much in the previous battle,
This won't take long.
he can cast a variety of spells, if you want to call them that, skills usage. Among one of them, as you saw right there, the one that creates the puddles of water which slow down your movement, therefore making you either escape and running towards him that much quicker. And then another one I'd say that he likes to use is also the one where he creates fire pits, pools of fire, which again they do damage over time, and it's a hefty amount of damage. Right now he got stunned. It looks like he just broke the stun. So, before he does any more,
Better shut off your
I'm gonna rush him with a 3-chain rush. They should knock him down to at least below his health, which is always good. Makes the battle go by a little quicker. And again, this session isn't gonna run that long. The reason for that is because since 3 o'clock is gonna hit again,
bring it on.
the only thing I can think of if I do decide to record again is maybe show them the completion quest. So usually once I finish the event quest, when I say finish, I mean
This'll be
acquiring enough other points for exchange. Because while like I cleared a lot of the shops in the past, I don't necessarily always go for everything. I say that when it comes to like 4-star weapon tickets or 4-star character tickets. You know, although sometimes I looks like our hero is getting hurt.
how amateur.
Yeah, I know you can't see her, but I can see her now.
I'll take you all on.
I'm lucky that I managed to get that out of there. Oh, I'm a little confusing, but I'm gonna
Better
cancel that
shut
out.
off your pain circuits.
I got lucky right there. Had they not attacked in sequence and
Bring it
built up
on.
the rush gauge again, or gauge if you want to call that too, then we probably would have been suffering a lot.
Bring it on. This is costing precious time.
I suppose it's
Enemy
good time right
dispatched.
now just to purchase the stuff from the shop, seeing as how we've already reached the coin amount. One thing I will say though is I mentioned it once before, maybe obviously in the last video I may or may not have mentioned it, but sometimes it pretty much pisses me off, for lack of a better word,
For you, Catty. Best of luck to you.
that if you're playing like with another person, obviously in my case with myself, right? But if you disconnect the party that was with you, unfortunately they cannot partake in the
Welcome.
rewards,
Step right up.
which sucks. Because if I'm comparing coins side by side, I want to say, well, it's fine, I guess, to some degree, not necessarily all okay. So I'm gonna acquire another emerald ring, as I mentioned before. Sure, that cuts down on the amount of chrono coins I've acquired, but that's fine. The next item on my list that I'm probably gonna get for sure, not the white chronos, it's gonna be the barrier blaster. Actually, there really is no point to the barrier blaster other than just building them up whenever we do acquire a new map. I mean, yeah, I'm holding 2, so that'll make it 3. Sure, we'll go with that. Little by little, I'm just clearing the shop. Like I said, from here, the mission tickets are more or less not a high priority. I'll get them as we continue playing along. The Platinum Ignorant is kind of a mid-priority because with the increase of augmentation of characters, it's always a scarce resource. Again, full like QP is a really scarce resource. You can quest for it, but you don't really get a whole lot. Well, actually no, comparing it to QP, you actually can farm a lot, I'd want to say, by comparison. Granted, there's no way to increase the drop amount, you just have to tackle a harder quest. But again, same with Fate, right? What else? And again, like I mentioned, the rainbow crystals for augmentation. That's, you know what? Let's augment a character right now on screen. But you know, we'll acquire at least one of the 5-star character tickets. Actually, you know what? We'll also use it on screen too. Why not? I don't particularly save for anything. I usually roll on every banner because why not? I've had the capacity to
So
roll on
my
almost any
turn
banner
has
and at least
finally
acquire
come.
something new. Granted, not everything, but I don't get everything, but that's fine. It's not my objective in this game. Oh, and we have a 5-star ticket. You know what? We're gonna use that too. First, for the 5-star ticket. Again, this has a guaranteed chance to give you a 4-star or a 5-star. A lot more we can say than Fate, right? And you just have to
May you
earn
ever walk
coins.
in the light.
And it's obviously a 4-star because it didn't get no rainbow.
I will lend you my might.
Huh. Again, a lot of these 4-stars, unfortunately, I don't use them because I unfortunately focus on my 5-stars. And again, we got a 5-star ticket, so why not? After this, I want to check out something else. Or maybe.
Heavens above, lend
So
me
yeah,
your
it's a
powers
guaranteed
that I
rainbow,
might
but it's
cure
only
the
for
path for the righteous.
doesn't guarantee you an ace character. It may or may not give us a new character too, but we'll see.
I fight to win.
No, Millie's an old character, but that's fine. That means I've acquired my second copy of Millie. That's okay. Again, this game is very generous with its 5 stars. I want to say, well, again, within the 5 stars, there's also cruddy 5 stars. Like if you were to look right there, 2 gentlemen right there on the left are unfortunately not good. I don't know about the 2 ladies on the right, but anyways, we'll go to characters, right? Like I mentioned. Actually, I really can't.
It is a captain's
Okay, I
duty
can't spend
to
too much
look
time
out for
because
the
we're
crew's
getting
well-being.
the stamina up there. So we're gonna go to, like I said, status enhancements, and we're gonna choose a character to raise right now. I wanna say let's raise her. We're gonna raise her to her max level. Which, that way we can augment her too, so let's see. I could use rare golden platinum prisms, but there's also, yeah, there we go. Well, I don't have a whole lot of the purple, so that's fine. Oh, ha ha ha! We got a great success. Hand over the experience points.
Right on track.
Yeah. And then from here, obviously we're gonna use a couple more. Going down the list. Nothing special right there.
Right on track.
Looks like we have to go down a little bit more. Better yet, let's see if we can use this. Maybe this one will offer more. Just a little. Again, I'm not too, I guess you could say, hurt by wasting my materials, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, that'll do.
Nothing I didn't expect.
And now, the moment of truth. Go to augment, and hopefully it's not an embarrassment I have all the materials. Yes, I do. Huh. Looks like I haven't been raising in a lot of spellcasters, that's why I have an abundance amount. Which makes sense.
On the verge of a breakthrough.
And then from here, you repeat the process because they're pretty much... I guess the only downside to this is that your characters are reduced back to level 1. But again, it's not an entire issue if and only if... Sorry, did I hit the right thing? Status enhancement. It's not an entire issue if you manage to raise your characters accordingly. And again, they get... Besides, it's not like the XP cards, if you want to call it that, right, are hard to obtain either. I think I used like 5 right there, and
Right
I
on
only
track.
got them to level 30. Which is more than what I can say Fate has to offer, right? But again, why compare things to Fate, right? Every mobile game in their own right is their own standalone
I'm so excited.
quote-unquote platform. You enjoy it as you see fit. Don't let anyone else dictate what you can and cannot play. Oh, and there, we hit a slump right there. If you notice, we're out of money. Now then, can I fix this? Probably.
The list of items should be over here.
If I can't immediately fix this, then that means... Yeah, I'm out of luck, unfortunately. That's fine. Nothing a little... What's the word? Oh yeah, that's right. We'll challenge the quest,
I see you like it.
and we'll purchase the full. Because like I said, full is a scarce source. It's only scarce when you're trying to raise characters. And when I say raise them, I don't necessarily mean just their level. I mean obviously their stats as well. Because you have to raise their attack, defense, their int, their guard, I think is what they call it.
Here to shop, I take it.
Let's see how much full I can purchase. Probably not a whole lot, but that's fine. I mean, yeah, the platinum ingot. It's looking okay on the buy it too. That's fine. And just to showcase, right? How much the platinum ingot can go for.
Indeed. We can take a look at your items.
Taking my liberties way too seriously, right? Sorry about that. It's a hefty one. But again, it's not like it's gonna fully replace what I've lost, or rather, i.e. consumed.
That's
Oh, when you
spot.
sell or acquire a certain
This
amount,
is a testament
and you get
to your
into
great skills.
other achievements, and these are repeatable. Among one of these is this one, where if you get more than 200,000 full, you get an additional 30,000. So forth and so on. Along with all these other ones over here too. So anytime you complete something, like we just had to win multiplayer 100 times, and I'm only short 3 more battles. But like I said, you win those multiple times, multiplayer, and you're pretty much set. You're pretty. The game pretty much repeatedly rewards you. And there's I would guess what you call very few penalties, and even if they're high stakes, they're not. Actually, no, they're not. They're not that high stakes. You
There
can
is a matter that
comfortably.
must be attended to
I guess you
immediately.
could say.
Captain, please take care of it.
Well, again, as far as dropping money in this game, you're more than welcome to. But then again, I want to say this game is more or less, quote unquote, on the generous side, because again, this is Square Enix spearheading this operation, so you're kind of, I guess you could say, not in high need of a lot of things. Well, then again, Square Enix has been known to be greedy in the past. But then again, what company isn't, right? Right there, and the information on the top. Sharpshooters launch range attacks and wipe out enemies from distance. Pretty much we get little, like in a lot of games, like Play 2, give you information for different steps. I suppose I could switch, right? And again, bring different characters. But for this particular character, it's always better to have at least 2 attackers. Actually, one thing I will note is when you have teams and you're winning the battle, definitely one healer and one defender. But as far as your attackers, you want more beneficial skills. Whoa, healer was almost crushed. Because they're what you would call their supporting skills, like you see that battle info on the screen right there.
I'll take you
You
all
only
on.
get so many supports based on the characters. Hold on.
We're done.
Okay, there we go.
Better
I don't know
shut
what he
off
was
your
gonna do, but I wasn't gonna let him cast charges on my characters and lower their HP. They do more damage than their HP, at least particularly the 2Bs.
Bring it on.
But you definitely want to bring different characters to your team and different passive abilities, especially
Is that all
for
they've got? Bring it
because passive abilities with 2 similar characters, they don't stack unfortunately. So I'm actually hurting myself when I bring 2 characters that are the same. In this case, 2 2Bs to the same battle. What I could bring is maybe one. Do I have 9S? Not on this account. He's on the other account, unfortunately. This account was luckily blessed with 8-2. Oh, move! Fire pit. How was he able to cast that while stunned? Careful, ladies, don't get burned. He's ready to rush him again.
How amateur.
He can hit us with all he wants, but he's pretty much dead at this point. Might as well put him out of his misery. I don't know why I'm delaying
Shut
this
off your
battle
pain
longer than it needs to be. If you kill it? I think she may have.
Bring it on.
No! That Boston survived with 1 HP perhaps. Going overboard here. But again, we'll always encounter different quests, and
Better.
every turn of the way, if you have any questions of the sort, I'll be more than glad to offer my help. Again, there's other people that are probably more than likely played this game, currently playing this game and playing it longer, and are probably going more in depth and can go more in depth. But I'm still willing to add my assistance and aid for those of you that
I have got a
decided to
special
start playing and want to continue
Here
playing, and
is
you
your
know,
reward,
want a
Captain.
little support, right? Like I said, I'm not even that, as one would say, a big shot in FGO either. I'd say a mid-tier at best. Remember, I'm not a cosmic whale. And then also in this game too, again, same situation here, almost. Basically, so long as you have a good defender and a good healer, you're set. As far as the attackers go, so long as you have a decent attacker, you're fine. Oh man, I'm sorry. I meant to buy some more.
Listen to this.
Oops. Sorry about that. I meant to click on events. I kept on clicking on return to home. In any case though, do I have enough coins? Probably not. I think I might have.
Here to shop, I take
Actually,
it.
no, I did acquire a fair amount. A fair amount. Just enough to buy another pack of 4. Or I mean the platinum one. And with that, we go back to items and then we sell it.
Indeed. We can take a look at your items.
Oop. There. Oh yeah, and as you notice too, right there, I have what you call, stamina tickets, 50 stamina and full stamina. And why do I save it? The only time I feel like I should use those again, even for events, I've been consistent with events, so I've never had the need to go overboard. I guess anyone's guess as to why you would want to have that extra is when you run out. And let's say you want to... There's particular quests that do cycle that you probably want to tackle that are fairly good when it comes to this game, right? And those are the...
What is this?
Not the maze quests, because those are only one-time deal quests. I'm referring to... We're gonna jump here. It's technically under events, but it's technically not an event. Funny how that works, right? But you have... Yeah, these are the current events right here. The Transmogrified Almost Descent and Confederation Academy Pressure. And then those you just had to click and watch them. Right here from Luther's Descent down all the way to Garrow Horde, these are all what you would call returning events. It even says so on there too. Ah, and this was the one. There you go. The Ingot mission. That one's where you can continually tackle it for more money. Why am I not tackling it? Currently, right now, when the rule of thumb is you usually want to tackle the current quests because try to acquire as much of the coins and then buy what you need, which again, I'm still going to acquire some stuff from there before I decide to go back to regular quests. But the one quest I wanted to bring to attention right now before I put a pause to the video, and then, well, before we jump into that, right? Enhancements missions, basically where you get the little XP, little materials for the specific class. You got your attackers, shooters, and invokers. And then it has some mission wall types, and a variety of wall types, all of them can drop right there. They cycle through every day, so sometimes you can try like the multi one, and sometimes you get one or none of the others, right? Similar to FGO in that sense. And then the ones you can unlock through event mission with the tickets, which I mentioned before, the mission tickets. And the Ignot mission, like I just mentioned a couple seconds ago, tackled it for not expensive, or money. Thread mission is again to enhance your accessories. And then the Crystal Guardian Extermination Seed mission. Basically, you have
Something is
two
wrong.
different quests right
Something
here.
is very
There
wrong.
obviously
Captain,
is your 1 and
what should we
2
do?
that determines the difficulty, and the enemy level right there, as you can see, 110 and 154. Basically, you tackle the enemies right there, and because this is a repeatable quest that comes back every week. Basically, actually no, the Crystal Guardian only comes
Here to
is only
shop, I
here
take
2
it.
times out of the week. Basically, a Saturday and Sunday of the week. And yeah, you can acquire coins right here. In the case for this one though, it's the crystal coin. The crystal coin, again, once you acquire everything from the shop, everything else remains right there. You can get more XP cards, XP items, HP, and int and guard. And again, sure the coin return ratio isn't all that high, but it's set up like that for a reason. For I want to say is so you don't get your characters all powered up. And again, the frost coin mission, which again the mission's not available until Monday through Friday, which is okay, I guess. They should have distributed them equally, but again, on this one you can get the coins, you can trade them for attack, defense, and hit. The only one I don't see that you can trade right here is HP, because HP you get them from both of the quests, like the drop. They can drop, which is nice too. Anyways though, we'll conclude the video right now, as
Captain.
I'll probably play Dragalia straight after this, just because. Anyways, fellow captains, I wish you luck if you're deciding to pick up this game, this mobile game, and you know, try your luck at it, right? With the gacha that it has, with the quest that it has, the missions again, the story again. There, I guess you could say there's some story if you want to connect with the characters, but again, like with the events, they're nice to watch and, you know, read. And when I say watch, I mean it's just same as FGO, where you pretty much have what the character silhouette, is what you want to call it, that right? Character, like kind of like that, and then it just has words right there. You read it. This is winter release. I guess you could say I got lucky that I got it right. Oh, and the beauty about this game too is like you only ever need one copy of the character. After that, you can just enhance them via the whole limit break.
It is a captain's duty to look out for the crew's well-being.
And then as far as limit breaking goes, you just need to acquire the materials right here, which again, a fair amount of the events that we do get will give us, well, when I say give us, I mean you acquire the coins and exchange it, which again is nice because you can end up getting him to the characters to limit break 10, and all you need is just these materials and a single copy. And again, that's a lot better than Fate, because, well, again, in that sense, I shouldn't be comparing them both, because again, both games play differently. That and technically Star Ocean is run by Square Enix, so they don't really, it's not that they don't mind the extra money, but they can actually probably be more generous, I guess you could say, in that sense. But again, we're not here to compare, right? We're not here to compare. I'm just saying, if you want to try out the game, go for it.
Like it too.
Anyways though, fellow captains, I wish you good luck if you decide to, again, like I mentioned already, right? If you decide to pick up this game, good luck to you. And if you do want any supports, just let me know. I can offer my support, but again, as far as playtimes go, there's not really any consistent playtime. I guess if you wanted to say, it would probably be during the middle of the week that I can offer more help, and that's just on varying time frames, because for one, I am dedicated to my variety of mobile games, so I can't just stick to one. But if you decided to make Star Ocean your go-to game, hey, every now and then I'll be able to help out if you desire the help too, right? Anyways though, fellow captains, good luck and do take care.